Hi, this is Miss Stormy with the Corpus Christi Public Libraries. Today I have a craft to share with you, and I will be showing you how to make these wizard's hats from craft sticks, paper, and yarn. So this is a very simple craft. It's going to be good for children ages 3 and up. We will be working on some fine motor skills with some cutting and gluing, and also some very basic shapes. Alright, so the supplies that you're going to need are first your craft sticks, and you'll need 3 of them. They can be any size, just make sure they're all the same size. So if you have popsicle sticks or craft sticks that are really short, that's fine as long as all of them are short, or if you have the jumbo ones, those will work fine too. You will also need some paper, and we're just going to be cutting out a small triangle of paper, so it doesn't have to be a complete sheet, in any color you would like. You will also need some scissors, some glue, some tape, and either string or yarn. So I'm going to be using the string. You can also use yarn. If you don't have either of those, you could also use ribbon. So the first thing we're going to do is glue our popsicle sticks together. And we're just going to make a triangle. So an easy way to do this is to glue 2 together at a point. You can also use the bottle to hold it down a little. And then finish up your triangle. Now we do want to let this dry completely, and it is going to take a few minutes. You can already tell mine's moving around. I'm going to hold it there a little bit. So what you can do while you wait for it to dry is start cutting out your string. If you're using a thin string like what I have, you'll probably want 10 to 15 strands at least. If you're using something like yarn that's a bit thicker, you can probably do about 8 to 10 strands. So you can just go ahead and start cutting. And again, this is particularly good at fine motor practice if you have young children who are participating in this craft, because it's the cutting motion, the cutting skills that they'll need when they enter school, and it's also very repetitive. So go ahead and you can start cutting out your string. And I have some string already put aside here for when we get to that part. So I'm going to go ahead and let my triangle dry while I finish up with my string. And again, this is going to be our finished product, our wizard's hat. So once your triangle's dry, what we're going to do is now glue it back again. We're going to glue it onto our paper. So we're going to go ahead and glue that on. And again, we'll need to let this dry. So again, you can put it aside and keep cutting out your string and yarn. Once your triangle has glued to the paper, we're going to go ahead and cut it out. And that is the basic shape of our wizard's hat. Now we're going to go ahead and add our wizard's beard. And this is where we're going to use our tape. So the glue holds the triangle sticks together really well, but for the string or yarn, a tape is going to work better. You can either use Scotch tape, duct tape, masking tape, whatever you have around your house. If you are using a stronger tape, parents, your children, especially the young children, probably will need help. But again, if they can do it on their own, these are good skills to practice with. And my string got a little tangled here, so I'm just going to separate it. And we don't need to worry about the length for now, because we can cut it to the size we want at the end. So now I'm going to take my tape and just tape it down. And while we want to be careful with our tape, I would recommend using at least a few pieces just to make sure it all stays down. Alright, so there is my wizard's hat with a super long beard. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it up. I'm going to trim the string in the back first. And then you can decide, do you want your wizard's hat to have a scraggly beard, or do you want it all the same length? I think I'm going to cut them all about right here, but you can decide which ones you would like. So my wizard definitely still has a beard, but this is going to be on the shorter side, and you can start kind of seeing what string I have left there. Alright, so there is my basic wizard's hat with a beard. Once you have this basic triangle shape down, you can make your hat and beard as simple or as creative as you like. Thank you guys for joining us again with another craft time. Please visit us at cctexas.com/library. You can check out our online catalog and place holds on books for curbside pickup. And also, please make sure to visit us on Facebook at Corpus Christi Public Libraries for more virtual videos.